Please help me welcome Adam Hamilton to the stage.
Last year at this time, we celebrated the Chamber's 125th anniversary, and we had great plans for the Chamber in 2020. However, we had not yet met 2020, and the year had quite different plans for all of us. We had compiled a stellar leadership team and planned to focus on the topic of education, an essential component of growing commerce in San Antonio. The year started well, with January and February being great months for the Chamber. Our largest delegation ever made our annual SA to DC trip, and we came back energized and ready to continue the momentum we had been building before and during our SA to DC effort. But news about the coronavirus was spreading as quickly as the virus itself.
In our newscast with late-breaking news coming into the newsroom, city officials now confirming the
more
first
cases of coronavirus and an outbreak at a local nursing facility.
Conventions have muffled a typically bustling
Officials are pleading with people to take precautions and play
And during this time, the pandemic took its toll on our community, and we all suffered. But in true San Antonio fashion, our city rallied and showed great resiliency during the pandemic. The Chamber team and our volunteers also showed their grit. Despite uncertainty and unfamiliar working conditions, our Chamber quickly pivoted to become a source of useful information and resources and an advocate for the business community. During this time, the Chamber of Commerce had many significant accomplishments, to include creating a one-stop shop to share coronavirus-related information through a microsite called SA Chamber Rapid Response. We also quickly transitioned from live in-person events to all virtual events and developed diverse, relevant, useful programming to ensure all of our members were receiving the information that they needed during this critical time. We also advocated for federal tax relief that would contribute to the longer-term stability of the aviation manufacturing industry during the pandemic, particularly here in San Antonio. We advocated for Paycheck Protection Program to include small businesses and nonprofits here in San Antonio. We helped secure $413.3 million in additional funding from the Texas Department of Transportation for the central and south portion of the IH-35 Northeast Expansion Project, NEX. We also adopted policy positions in support of the 8th sales tax being redirected to the Workforce Education Initiative. And we adopted policy positions in support of the Keep SA Moving ballot proposition, reallocating another 8-cent sales tax to transportation. We also adopted a policy position in support of the Pre-K for SA program, an incredible program here in San Antonio. We published a biennial report on the economic impact of the healthcare and bioscience industries, highlighting resiliency during the COVID-19 pandemic. And we published the inaugural nonprofit economic impact study, highlighting the strength and size of an industry considered to be the heart of the community. And lastly, we supported opportunities to grow the military presence here in San Antonio. We collaborated with the City of San Antonio, the San Antonio Economic Development Foundation, and other businesses and community leaders to complete a competitive packet to become one of the 6 finalists to host Space Command headquarters, pending a site review and potential selection in early 2021. So all in all, it was a very good year. But 2020 was not the year that many of us expected, but I'm very proud of the incredible benefit and value that our Chamber was able to provide as many of us have continued to struggle through the pandemic. With vaccines on the way, we are all optimistic about a strong recovery in 2021, and from all of us at the Chamber, we wish you happy holidays and a bright 2021.